All right, so this is just a super simple demonstration using the Spring Boot Async annotation. We have a controller and we're just handling all the logic in here just for simplicity. So what we want to happen, we want to send a GET request to this endpoint, this being an ID of a toy. And although, yeah, in a real application, it would likely be a post method, we're just doing a GET just so we can do it in the browser easily. So this will be us purchasing toy with the ID of 12, and we want to see confirmation that that request was successful after we check to see if that toy is in stock and we process the user's payment. Anything after that, like finding a truck to ship the product on or setting up tracking information, can be done asynchronously in the background. The user shouldn't have to wait for that to finish before seeing a successful response. So let's take a look at it quick. We're using these helper services. So first things first, we're going to log. I'm not going to explain the logs. So we're going to check to see if the toy is in stock, if it exists. And this is all synchronous at this point. We're always going to return true just for the sake of simplicity. Next, we're going to handle payments, also returning true always. But you could implement the correct logic there. So after that, checking if it's in stock and payment was successful, we have other calls to these services, but they're asynchronous. So we're actually going to hit this pretty quick, and we're going to return a successful message. It's just a string for now. Let's see what's going to happen asynchronously behind the scenes. We're going to find a shipping truck. It's going to take 5 seconds. We're also going to set up tracking information. It's going to take 10 seconds. This is all happening behind the scenes. So let's see it in action. Let's start this up. Let's clear the logs. Okay, we're going to buy toy number 99. And successful. That was pretty quick. So wait for the logs. We didn't have to wait for any of that before we returned our successful message. One more time. So we check the inventory, it exists, handle payment, payment successful, and now asynchronous tasks. Found a truck in 5,008 milliseconds, set up tracking in 10 seconds. And before you can start using the annotation, you have to configure it. So here's a look at the configuration I set up. So here's the name of this bean, and that's what we'll be using. Yeah, leave any comments in the comment section.